Yeah. Hey, hi everyone. It's an absolute pleasure to welcome you all to this Zopdev Summer of Code. I am Pawan Murarka and I have with me Arunesh and Piyush from organizing team. And this program isn't just about writing lines of code, it's about learning, building, and growing. Whether you're a first-time contributor or a seasoned developer, this is the opportunity to sharpen your skills, contribute to meaningful open source projects, and become a part of something bigger. Over the next few weeks, you'll be having some amazing mentors supported by a vibrant community and challenged to deliver solutions that can make a real impact. You'll face bugs, roadblocks, and moments of doubt, but those are just the stepping stones of progress. Remember, this program isn't about perfection, it's about participation. So it's about asking questions, learning from mistakes, and continuously improving. So don't be afraid to break things. Just make sure you learn how to fix them better. So on behalf of the entire Zopdev organizing team, I want to thank you for being here. And I'm excited, and the entire team is excited that to see you, what you'll build, learn, and share during the journey. So let's kick off this summer of code with curiosity, commitment, and a whole lot of caffeine. So I'm going to walk you through the timelines and the details. So yeah. So this is how it looks like. So June 14 was a timeline when we started with registrations. So thanks again, everyone who have expressed their interest in Zopdev Summer of Code. Here we are today at June 30th, which is the opening ceremony. And July 1st is the training phase where the mentors are going to provide you trainings on Kubernetes and Helm charts. Further down the line, on July 3, you will have a call for proposals where we are excited again to watch what you have for us and what is it you're going to build with the problem statements and the tracks that we have finalized. July 8th would be a development phase. This is where you get hands-on with the projects that you have selected. And then August 10 would be the time for reviews. So this is where all of your submissions would be reviewed based on the criteria that we have set, which again, we'll roll it out to you in the next upcoming days. And finally, the rewards time, which is August 13. So any questions you have regarding any of these, please feel free to use our Q&A chat session, and then we can just help you out with resolve any of your queries. So with that out of the way, I'll just hand over my next set of proceedings to Arunesh, who's going to give you a walkthrough on what Zopdev does, and we'll take it from there then.
Hey, hi, this is Arnesh from Zopdev, the organizer of Zopdev Summer of Code. So I will just give a walkthrough on our product, what we have cooked for. I'll just share my screen. So here, when you come into a product, we will have an option called Add Cloud Account. So where you can add the cloud account. So we provide 4 cloud accounts, which is GCP, AWS, Azure, and Oracle. So in this demo, we'll just go on adding the Oracle cloud account. So while adding the cloud account, we will just have the name of the cloud account that we want to give, and we just need to give the credentials. So where you can get the credentials is from the setup guide. So we have just given the setup guide where the user can run in their local and get the credentials, where the credentials will be stored in the format of a JSON. So where you can copy it and paste it here. So with the demo, I have just added the cloud account already. So when you go to the cloud accounts page, you will see the cloud account that we have added already. So when you click onto the cloud accounts, we will have various tabs like infrastructure, audit logs, cost and usage, resource audit permission, and settings of it. So when you go to the infrastructure page, we can add the cluster. So cluster is nothing but the Kubernetes cluster. So when you click on the add cluster, we can just give the name of the cluster that we have to add, and we can select the region. So here the region will be the tenancy region, so which can be added in multiple regions for every cloud account. So after, when you click on adding the cloud clusters, the audit log will be created. So where you can see the creation of clusters. So where you will be seeing the logs of the OpenTofu modules, which will be run in our platform. So which will have a change in your cloud account, which will create the cluster, and we will have 2 update logs, which will also be for the Zopdev platform, which will be having the inbuilt service like Chaos Cube and Zopcube. So next comes with the cost and usage. So here what comes with cost and usage is we will have the CPU, RAM, and the usage of the cost of it. So this is based on the cluster and even based on the applications and the data stores that we have. So where the users can have a dashboard to see the CPU and RAM usage and even the cost usage. So next comes with the permission tab. So if you want to give the permission of this cloud account to any of the users, you can just add their email and set up the roles as admin, viewers, and editors. So where the user can log in and the permission will be based on these. So next in the settings page, you will have the option for deleting the cloud accounts. So let us now go to the applications tab. So where in the application tab, you will see add application. So here, this is the deployment space where we will be deploying the applications based on the services. So when we create on start from an empty project, so we will get an tab like application name, description, and the cluster where you have to deploy the application. And even you can just create the ENV stage, prod, and etc. So I have added the application already. So where you can see the demo app, which will be having the div and the prod. So next is nothing but a WordPress app. We also provide a application based on the templates. So we provide 4 basic templates that we have, which is WordPress, Superset, Jupyter Hub, and Outline. So these templates will be like a single click deployment. So when you click on this, you just need to set up the name of the WordPress app that you want and select the cluster where you have to deploy and the min memory, max memory, and the min CPU and the max CPU for the services. So next we'll go into the application. So inside application, you will have an option to deploy the services. So here I have created 2 ENVs, which is dev and prod. And under the dev environment, we will have service called Go Static and Backend apps. And under the production environment, we have a service called Backend Prod. So when we go to the service tab, we can click on add service where you can enter the name of the service and you can even select the default host and custom host. So if the user is having any custom host, you can set up the custom host, and in the custom host, you can just give the a name record of this IP, which will be redirecting to our service. So here I have created 2 service, which is a Go Static app and a backend app. And even though we will be giving the deployment guidelines for it, so where you can deploy it using the workflows of GitHub, GitLab, and even other workflows. So here we will have a GitHub integration where you can select the repository, and you can just integrate it. So when you go to the repository, so we just need to copy and paste the Docker image, Docker file, and the GitHub workflow, which will be deployed in the GitHub actions. So after the deployment gets success, you can see it in the hyperlink that we have. So we can see that my Go Static app is deployed inside Zopdev. So next comes to the cron job. So here we are giving the support for cron job also. So where the user can create the cron job with the schedule time. So next is the data store part. So for example, if I have a backend app or something and I need to have any data store in it, so I can just attach a data store. So in the data store, we have cloud level data stores and even the in-cluster level data stores. So whereas in cluster level data stores, we have the inbuilt Helm charts that is provided by Zop. So under the track 2 that you are going to develop the Helm charts will be displayed here. And these are the cloud level data stores which will be created in the as a cloud. So next comes to the Helm package. So if you want to install any Helm package inside the cluster, you can just give the name and source URL and values which will be installed in the cluster. So next comes with the logs section. So if you want to see the logs of any service, so you can just select the resource that you want to see the logs, and we can see the logs, which will be directly from the what's running. So next is metrics. So where you will have some charts. So you will have the CPU utilization, memory utilization, network and pod restarts and everything. So where the user can see the metrics of this particular service. So next comes with the alerts. So in the alerts page, you can set up the threshold for it. So where you can just set up the HPA and CPU utilization, memory utilization, and you can just add some threshold. So, and even though you can set the webhook for the alerts, so we have Google Chat and Slack, so where the alert will be coming. So next is the same audit log which we see in the cloud account level. So these are the audit logs that we will see in the application level. So on creation of each and every services, we will create a log where you can see the logs for creation of the services with of the OpenTofu modules. So next comes to the permission level. So here you can have the permission based on the applications. So where the if you want to give the permission of the application to a specific user, you can add the email here and just add a role based like admin, viewer, and editor. So next comes to the settings page. So where you can add the alert configurations. So where you will have Google Chat, Microsoft Teams, and Slack with your webbook URL. So based on the alerts that you are setting up, so you will have it here. So next comes with the observability part. So I have not set up it for demo. So in the observability part, you will have every logs, metrics, and Grafana enabled. And we have a new feature called Zopnight. So which feature will be used for passing and playing the resources. Like you can just pass and park the cloud account resources. So which is implemented for AWS and GCP now. So that's all about the demo. I'll just share my thing to Piyush and he will be taking care of.
Okay. Hello everyone. Now we are open for questions. Like you can ask the question in the YouTube chat, and we will be answering those. And you can also second. Just a second. So, like the question about the prices we will be revealing soon on our Discord community and on our LinkedIn channels through our social. We will reveal the prices soon. For the track one, currently we don't have any problem statement. You can explore Zopdev. You can go through it and you can come up with any solution that will help developers and the cloud community, which will be helpful on our platform. Integrate AI with it. That's it. So track one does not have any problem statement. Any other question, you can paste it in the YouTube chat. And this is the QR to our Discord community. You can join it. We'll be posting regular updates there. We'll giving some assignments, docs through which you can learn more about Kubernetes, Helm, and DevOps. And you can also post your queries. We will be answering those. So if any query, you can post it in our Discord community, and you can join it through this QR code. Okay, so for track two, like you have seen the data store page. So you have seen the data store page, and there is an application template page in Zopdev. So you just have to create a Helm chart in our repo. Once the Helm chart is merged into the repo in the main branch, all those Helm charts, or you can say is application or data stores, will be visible in Zopdev platform. Any user that is using Zopdev can install and use our Helm charts. So you have to build Helm charts around the problem statement we have given for the application and the data store list that is provided there. So we have you can visit helm.zop.dev for the documentation part of it. Second, I will just share the screen for Helm. Yeah. So you can visit this. You can see already integrated applications and data stores. You can go through them like the readmes, and you can go to want to contribute, and you can see how you can add those Helm charts, what should be the basic branching strategy, the templates, and what should be the naming convention and the basic requirements for your Helm chart to be merged in our main branch. So you can visit this and go through this helm.zop.dev, and you can know more about the track too. And we have also the problem statement. You can choose any application and data store from there and start building its Helm chart. Okay. So for Kubernetes and Docker, we will be for 2 days. We have a like the training phase of 2 days where we will be helping you learn more about Kubernetes and Helm chart and how it works. So we'll be providing the docs in the Discord community and having session, and you can raise any queries about Kubernetes that you want. The workflow of track 2 is simple. You can visit this. Then we will have a training session of 2 days where we'll be teaching you how to we'll be teaching you about Kubernetes and how our Helm chart should be set up in a particular way and what is the basic requirement from those Helm chart. Then you can go through our problem statement, discover out what are those application and data stores, how Helm chart should be created, and just raise PR to our GitHub repo for those Helm charts. And then we will just review those Helm charts and we'll decide based on that if it should be merged or not, based on the code quality and if it's really working or not. Uh, for the new joiners or who are new to Kubernetes, you can join our Discord community. So we have over 300 plus members who can help you learn DevOps and about Kubernetes and Helm charts. So you can raise queries there and it will be helpful for you. So we will assist you in the training phase and in the proposal phase to learn about these all Kubernetes and Kubernetes and Helm chart. The internship opportunities, we will reveal it with prizes if there is it. So we will be revealing the prizes soon. Okay. Any other question, you can paste it in the chat. We stop the screen share. So this is the QR for our Discord community. You can scan it and join it. Uh, from the problem statement, you can select any application or data store that you want to work on or develop the Helm chart for it. Then raise those PRs. Just in the title of the PR, just mention it top Summer of Code, Helm chart name, and in the description name what how does the application or data store works and how have you templating the YAML files and the values that you have taken it as input for those Helm chart. Okay, so track on, you saw in the demo, like we have some metrics, logs. If you see that as just an example, we have metrics or logs. So you can work through it implement a AI or ML model or LLM model that learns on those metrics and finds abnormal activities through those metrics and sends alerts to the user. So that can be one use case of using AI with Zopdev. In the Zopnight also, in the resources section, like we have the main working of it to schedule the resources from pause to start. So on that also we can have based on the usage of those resources, we can train a model which suggests us when to schedule it, so when to stop the resources so it doesn't cost us. So those are two example of track one. For Helm charts, you just need to add the Helm chart template. The CI/CD and the test are already there, so you just need to add the templates and the Helm chart for it. Any more questions? So we'll be, if there are no question, we will be closing it in like 5 to 10 minutes. Like we will be calling for proposals. In the proposal, you will have to select a track. You have to select only one track, so you cannot work on both of the tracks. So we'll have to select for a track when we will call for proposal phase. While submitting the proposal, you will have to select one of those tracks. You can only submit one proposal, like on which use case or which problem statement you are working on. You can edit it later, but you have to submit it. You can only submit one proposal. For Helm charts, you can contribute to multiple Helm charts. So you can make 3, 4, 5, 10, any number of Helm charts that you want. So call for proposal will be ending on 7 July uh, at 11:59 p.m. So 7 July is the last day for submitting your proposals. So any other questions you have? So we will review it. Like it's just between, it will end at 7. So we will be reviewing all the proposal between 3 and 7. And we will let you know if any of your proposal is getting rejected, and we will handle it differently if you submitted at the last moment. So we'll give you some time to get rejected. So we have a poll, like you can select, you can answer that poll which track you are most interested in. So at least you need, for the taking of the Helm chart, at least you need the basic understanding of how Kubernetes works and its basic components. And like you have to also learn about how that application or data store work to really test it out and really configure, like check for its configuration, like in how many ways it can be configured and what value should be provided. Just more easy one, it depends on you, like in which field you have more knowledge on, whether you are a Kubernetes expert or AI expert. It depends on you, which one you feel more easy working on. AI is track one, so you can implement any AI model or LLM model in any AI tools that work with Zopdev and helps the cloud users or any user that works on cloud or helps them monitor their services. For track two, basically you need to have a basic understanding of Kubernetes, like how its component, how Kubernetes works, what is it, how is it helpful for users, and then have go through a problem statement, pick any application or data store that you find exciting or you are interested in, and just know about how Helm is also a prerequisite. So you have to know how Helm works and how like the structure should be, how templates are, and how we are providing the values to those templates and those. So like we will be closing the session now. So you can join our Discord channel. If you have any queries, you can raise the queries there. And we have a channel called Summer of Code in the Discord community. You can raise your queries. We will be happy to answer all your queries. Thank you.